Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, guys. How are you? I hope you're all well, guys. Okay, introduce myself. My name is Agnes Zayananda Putri. You can call me Agnes. Okay, guys. I want to tell about you analysis of speaking level Muhammadiyah University of Tangerang. Okay, paper 1. Definition of speaking. Definition that speaking is a language skill that in child life, which is produced by listening skill. And at the period, speaking skill is learned beside on competence beside communication curriculum. Speaking is one of the four basic competences that the students should gain. Well, it has an important role in communication. Speaking can find its spoken skill especially in joint construction of text tag. Okay, in creating or student get difficulties to speak, even though that have a lot of vocabulary and have written them well. Okay, guys, and then next paper 2. Next paper 2. Okay, guys, Hammer writes that when teaching speaking or producing skill, we can apply three major stakes. Those are number 1, introducing new language, number 2, practice, and then number 3, communicative activity. Okay, because speaking has been regarded as merely implementation and variation outside the domain of language and linguistic prepare. Okay, linguistic theory has mostly in abstraction from context of use sort of diversity. Therefore, Clark and cite the speaking in an instrument as okay. Speaking ability is the student ability in expressing their idea orally, which is represented by the score of speaking. Speaking is only an oral trial of ability that is got from structure and vocabulary. And then, speaking study like study other case in study of language, naturals, many case to language teacher. Next, number 3, paper 3, guys. Next, speaking is productive skill. Productive skill. Speaking is productive skill. It cannot be spirit for listening. When we speak, we produce the text, and it shall be meaningful in the nature of communication. We can find the speaker, the listener, the message, and the feedback. Speaking cannot be spared from pronunciation and encourage learners to learn to English sound. Next, next paper. Next, assessing speaking. Assessing speaking is assessment is an ongoing process that amongst window domain. Whenever a student responds to a question, offer a comment, or try out a new word or structure, the teacher design, operate assessment text is speaking begins with the specification of objective or criteria. Those objective my clarification in terms of several types of speaking performance. Number 1, imitative. Imitative is at the one end of communication of the type of speaking performance in the ability to simple part back a word of parse or possible sentence. While this is purely phonetic level of oral production, a number of products, lexical and grammatical property of language might be concluded in the criterions performance. Number 2. Intensive. Intensive, a second type of speaking employed is assessment context, is the production of sort of oral language designed to demonstration competence in a narrow band of grammatical, phrasal, lexical, phonological relationship. Okay, example of attention assessment text, including directed response, text reading aloud, sentence, and dialogue, completion, limit picture, text including simple, request, and relationship at the simple sentence level. Okay, next number 3. Responsive. Responsive assessment texts include interaction and the comprehension, but the subject limited level of very short conversation, standard greeting, and a small talk, simple question, and comment, and then like. Okay, next. Next, technique of teaching speaking. Technique of teaching speaking. Hammer waiters that when teaching speaking or producing skill, we can apply their major steps. Those are. Okay, step by step. Number 1, introducing new language. Number 2, practice. And then number 3, communicative activity. When introducing new language, the teacher should find of the genre or the text which is meaningful in the text. Teacher can ask students to pronounce the unfamiliar word. Find out the meaning of the expression used in the text. Other technique used for the teaching speaking. Um, Teaching speaking. Number 1, information got by using picture. Number 2, by using photograph. And then 3, by using song. And then 4, by using mysterious thing. And number 5, educational drama with cover apply the empathy child simulation. Okay, next. Speaking are according to expert. Definition of speaking are many definitions. Speaking steps by step by different experts. Some of definition we have stated as below. Okay, number 1, according to Cheney, speaking is to process of building and sharing meaning through the use of verbal and non-verbal symbol and in a variety of contexts. Number 2, Hubner says that speaking is a skill used by someone in daily life communication, whether at school or outside. The skill is required by mass repetition in primary and not intellectual process. In context and competence in sending and receiving messages. Number 3, Dove. Dove text that is all communication of conversation. Two people are exchanging information or they have communication conversation need. Number 4, Lado says. Lado says speaking as an ability to converse or to export a sequence of ideas fluently. Okay, number 5, Taligan. Taligan has the ability to produce articulation, sound of word to express, to say, to show, and to think about idea through the feeling. Okay, number 6, according to Henry Gunter, Taligan is Henry Guntur Tarigan. In his book, according to speaking language skill, the speaking skill is the ability to cover the articulation sound or word for word. Say also, according to the thought, feeling, and feelings, return information those a series of tones, sorry, cantones and then tones, okay, pressure and joint premention. If the communication is continue with face to face, complete with hand gesture and facial expression of the speaker. Okay, number 7. According to the Jago Taligan, stakes so access him with the what? No, I'm sorry, no what and then what? Okay, according what is accepting what is third spoken language. Number 8. Number 8, according to Arsjad and Mukti, about the ability to speak in the ability to support sentence and correct, understand, and feel. Okay, next. Okay, next from expert statement. We have about we can get a conclusion that speaking is a process of oral activity used in daily life as a part of communication in which verbal and non-verbal symbol used in sending and receiving messages. Okay, next. Next, aspect of speaking. Speaking can be divided into two types, decide on the good speaking and bad speaking. Speaking can be size, good or bad, beside on this aspect of speaking. Okay, that aspect or language are number 1. Pronunciation is wise of word or pronunciation and who learns English as a foreign language must be able to use English pronunciation as well as other skill in the language. Number 2, grammar. Grammar is a rule system in a language. Grammar a system of unit and partner or language. Okay, number 3, vocabulary. Vocabulary is the word used in a language. We can typo at all with vocabulary. Number 4, fluency is the parameter of the speaking level of someone. Someone who has good fluency will perform or use the language easily and quickly in right order of language. Number 5, comprehension denotes the ability of understanding the speaker intention and general meaning. Good comprehension refers to good understanding. If someone language understanding in good, it will affect the speaking ability. Okay, next criteria. Uh, First, I am analysis of the speaking style of friend. The name of friend I am analysis Alodia normally Pani, and the material Alodia is the importance of mental health awareness. Okay, speaking criteria, this criteria, you can speak at length. Your ability to talk without any pause or hesitation and without any self-correction. Number one, lexical resort, and then number 2, grammatical ranks and accuracy, and the number 3, pronunciation. Okay, the audio during the presentation in front of the class. What I saw and analysis her speak, eye contact, voice, body language, body movement, and readings. What I saw she was not too ready to go forward and deliver to the material. Number one, speaking out. Speaking out, according to one expert, Henry Gunther Tarigan, his book Speaking as a Limit Skill states that speaking skill are the ability to say articulation sound or word to express. Say the express thought, idea, and feeling. Listeners reserve information through a series of tones, fissure, and joint elements if the communication takes place face to face, complete with the gesture and expression of the speaker. But this friend of mine did not apply it. He spoke unneutrally, and the sound of articulation of his voice was too small. Okay, number two, eye contact. Eye contact, according to Arshad and Mukti, stack the ability to speak in the ability to say sentence to experts, convey talk, idea, and feeling. It means that the presentation of the audio is only sentence that has a flipper but does not expect to have first the audio eye contact when presentation. See only focus and one point so that eye contact when the audio presentation is very lacking, but see his her best. So it's my opinion, he could be even better. Number three, sound. Sound audio, according to Sargan, regulates the situation as the ability to produce articulation, sound of word to express, say, so, and things of idea. This L and feel. So according to the expert above we have to make a speaking presentation if in the public the must be well grounded and true in order to heard by the audience. So it is easy for the audience to understand what we have conveyed confidence. But with the presentation of the audio that I have analysis, the intonation of the high and low sound is still lacking and needs to learn more and more practice so that the time of the presentation of the audio sound can be stable. Okay, quick lift of perfect. Good. Okay, next, body language. Body language or body movement. Body language audio, according to the expert, above we speak in front of the audience by expressing and showing the idea that we convey can also be done by meaning of body movement or body language so the audience better understand what is already is used explain why do we need body movement or body language to help us cover what he are explaining. Okay, and what I got from the audio analysis presentation, he did body movement or body language to help him explain something he was actively doing thus body movement, but still stiff and in a rush. He tried to explain and use this body language so that audience could understand what he was conferring. Okay, number 5. Reading. Okay, according to one of the expert Henry Guntur Tarigan, In this book, Speaking as Language, skills take speaking skill are the ability to say articulation, sound of word to expert yet say and expert thought, idea, and feeling. Listeners receive information through a series of tones, pressure, and joint placements. If communication take face-to-face, coupled with gesture and expression of the speaker, this is meant to be ready to go forward and then tell to the audience what I am analyzing is lacking in preparation or for the presentation, including readings in conveying material, voice, intonation, possible, expressive body movement, body language, and pronunciation. Because Alodia looked nervous to deliver the material and still little by little she looks at the note but is the notes but in my opinion it is natural to see the notes because going forward is very nervous and often forget the table. Although, although there although there are still many shortcomings. Okay, next. Are their space style good or bad or should they be improved? Why? Alodia? What I have analysis is the Alodia speaking style. She just focused on the material and did not add word idea anymore. Because Alodia is still learning and trying to be better. Alodia lacks vocabulary and must improve its vocabulary and speaking Alodia is still nervous because she is never facing at a loss of audience. Then Alodia can study again and improve his speaking styles so the become better. Okay, and then how do the speaker speak fluently? Is there unknown fluency or how Alodia? Although, according to experts speaking fluency, we can express and so idea that we convey can also be done by means of body movement or body language so that the audience better understand what we have explained. Why do we need body movement or body language? To help us convey what we are explaining, but the idea is still lacking to speak due to the lack of vocabulary inside the idea is fluency and speaking even though there is still nothing lacking. So improve speaking fluency. We add insight and more vocabulary and must often speak English in daily life. Okay, next. Okay, next, last conclusion my presentation. Okay, the importance of student speaking skill contextually no regardless of the ability of teacher in the classroom to help students get no experiences. Theory given to student must the contextual and can practice in real life. To improve student speaking skill, it is necessary to explore ways or contextual method. This is standard so the student get export or unlock experience so that learning experience can be used as capital in our everyday. Okay, thank you for your attention. I hope the convey can be conveyed to you. Okay, thank you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.